What's up, good people? Let's get into it. Like we always do about this time. Let's get into it. My name is Carcino. Cool as I may introduce. Cue the first one to show up. Family Flex, I see you. What's good? What's good? Salute, salute, salute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Let's get ready to get to it. Uh-oh, somebody already hit the contamination button. The difference is the fizz. Now, we're waiting for everybody to get in. I'm seeing everybody pop up. That's what's up. Appreciate the love and support. Well, when you're dealing with certain aspects and things get a little greasy, then you'll understand. Well, it's like this. DJ Vlad. Everybody hates DJ Vlad, right? And everybody gets mad at me because I don't have a lot of smoke for Vlad. They was, man, you ride academics down to the ground. Why you don't have that same energy for Vlad? That's the number one question I get every time I talk about academics or what academics is doing that is incorrect. They never focus on that. They focus on misdirection. I go, well, DJ Academics just made a video that's very dangerous to the community. And he's talking about how he created narratives that basically got people shot at and lost lives and everything else. And he boasted about it. But what about Vlad? That was the answer. What about Vlad? You ain't say nothing to Vlad, though. What about Vlad? What about Vlad? See, people know how to answer questions with questions. That is called deflecting, ladies and gentlemen. It's what Whack 100 does every time he's doing an interview. He comes right back, and he's good at it, with another question and misdirection and take everybody's attention away from what the real topic is. Now, We talk about people that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. DJ Vlad, what does he do? And what is different from Akademiks? DJ Vlad actually interviews the people. That's what he do. He's not doing a report, he's interviewing. Now, one thing they both have in common is that they're not DJs. Neither one. That's one thing they have in common. Now, sabotage this live into it. Now, here's the difference between the two. I got everybody scratching their heads. The difference between the two is this. It's very simple. So everyone should be able to follow it. DJ Akademiks sits there and reports on what's actually happening and what's going on. Vlad interviews people. So the actual person or the peoples are there. Now, you might not agree with his line of questioning, which I don't at all. But it's up to the person that's doing the interview. They take the majority of the blame because these are not children. These are grown men and women sitting in that chair. And if they decide to give up information, that's on that grown woman and child. Nothing else. Now, well, I don't remember beef mixtapes. I don't know. I don't know what Vlad for that. I know people mad at Vlad now saying he's a rat and this and that. But as I told you, they asked me, like, would you go on DJ Vlad? I'm like, no, I wouldn't. Even if it was going to do me great, tremendous help, I wouldn't go on Vlad. And people might say, well, why wouldn't you go on Vlad? Well, the reason why I wouldn't go on Vlad is quite simple. DJ Vlad to me is going to ask questions to invoke something of a negative response and promote something that's negative out of the conversation, rather something that's positive. And for that, I wouldn't want to do it. It's more like clickbaitish to get people drawn in, but it's from the actual conversation, and it's kind of, some of the things are taken out of context just to get you to watch the interview. So I understand what he's doing, but I just don't want to be a part of that. So I just choose to stand to the side. Now, people are calling him the feds because other people decide to give up information on his video platform that the federal government seems to use tremendously when investigating these people for crimes. Now, am I going to be mad at the interviewer that asked the questions or the person that sat there and gave up the information? Now, a lot of people in this world were looking to interview the woman who accused Tupac Shakur. That woman has not come out and did an interview anywhere. Anywhere. And there were people really looking for her. She was in witness protection. She was being moved around. She was doing everything she could. Nobody could find this woman. And her first and only interview that people have seen of this woman was on Djvlad. That's scary. That was a great interview, one of his best he ever did. And I was happy he did it because the people needed to see her. The people needed to hear her so they can make their own assessment. Because there's a lot of people out there that's like, well, we don't know if he did it or not. You watch that interview, you be like, he ain't did that. He didn't do any of it. She's lying. Yeah, I commended him for getting that interview. That interview was needed. Because a lot of people was like, he should have never interviewed her. Don't give her no publicity. I'm like, no, he's not. This was needed. This was needed. What's up, Jeremy? I see you. That was a much needed interview. Well, people have to make a decision on what is it that they really want. People keep saying they want things, but then you never really see it. Well, people have a history of not knowing what they want. What's up? No, not really. Vlad is doing the interviewing. Akademiks isn't interviewing anyone. What he's doing is sitting there, making narratives, creating them, acting imperiously, going out there and recklessly giving information that's leading to people fighting each other and taking each other's lives. I don't do that. Akademiks does that. And that's why I have a problem with him. That's it. That's why I have a problem with that guy. He's reckless. He doesn't care and he feels like he's above it. But see, you're the people, y'all get to change that narrative. That guy talks way too crazy and reckless, trying to invoke somebody to do something to him. It's just retarded behavior, and you're feeding that to our youth. They're watching you, and that's a problem. Now, how DJ Vlad got information to get that girl, he would have to know people in the feds to get that girl to be on that show to do that interview. He would have to know people in the feds to get her to come out and do that interview. Do you know how many people are looking to do interviews with her? Even after that fact, they wanted to interview her and get her on the show. Major news outlets, everything. She would not come out. So I'm not gonna say he's a Fed. I'm just gonna say he's got connections. He's got connections. But my thing is, if you sit down there and you answer those crazy questions that he asks some crazy questions, and I'm like, man. And then he will double down. I mean, she said she saw the body and she saw the knife. Did you see the knife? I'd be like, what knife? I don't know what you're talking about. These people have a choice on how they choose to want to answer the question. Some people are so starving for fame, they will just jump 10 toes down into it. And that's something you got to put on the actual person. I can't blame the person that's asking the questions. They was like, man, why Vlad ask him that question, man? He the feds. Dude, it's up to you if you gonna answer the questions. There have been plenty of people that have sat in Vlad's chair, did not answer these questions at all. They sat there, they did their interview, and as soon as he came at them, the guys would tell him, nope. No, that's the second way you just tried to come at me with the question, and no, I won't be talking about it. Then he got caught again. Now that's the third way you just tried to come in and get the answer to the question, and you're like, all right, I ain't mad at you for trying, but the answer's still the same as no. I won't be talking about that. Right. And then I told y'all with Godfrey and Lord Jamar, they beefing with Vlad. I'm like, that ain't no real beef. That's hate. And that's just hating on somebody, and it's phony. You can't take that stuff seriously. And sure enough, what happened? Right? Godfrey, he's back on Vlad. He said a couple of weeks I was saying something bad on Vlad. What did I say a couple of weeks ago? Because I'm guaranteeing that you have it wrong. But anyway, let's go. What did I say a couple of weeks ago? Well, that was an old video. A guy on Vlad. He didn't go back. Okay, cool. Then my apologies then if he didn't go back. Uh, that could have been an old video that just popped up on the timeline. And if that's the case, then my bad. Well, the thing was this. They got popular working with Vlad, or working for Vlad. They wanted to go do their own thing. That's not a problem. But they realized that they weren't the ones that it's called DJ Vlad. It's not called Godfrey and Lord Jamal. Lord Jamal should have been already doing his thing because he's the one that blew up Vlad's platform, really. Every week was a Lord Jamal interview. And Lord Jamal wasn't getting paid nothing but peanuts. That's on Lord Jamal. Now, we all know about academics. Academics. That's all he is, an act of gimmicks. Now, him, Whack 100, and 6ix9ine, what are they doing for the community? They supposed to be all these multimillionaires, right? And they got all this money. You got all that money. What are y'all giving back to the community? Y'all take from the community. You're causing lives to be lost in the community. You help doing that. You're promoting that. Why won't you promote what's right? None of them. No, what 6ix9ine does is trying to get attention and props. He would take a couple dollars out of his hand and have somebody film him put some money in somebody's hand. Look, I'm feeding the people. See, here, take that, homeless bum. You bum. Here, take that. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That's not helping the community. And people are condoning that behavior. And I don't understand it. You can't say that, yeah, we need to do this and do that, then over there following them. All they trying to do right now is to feed y'all all this hate so y'all could build up their clubhouse. See, that's what they trying to do. They trying to, we going to build up our clubhouse. And then when we do that, we going to individually get our clubhouses. And then we just going to argue every day about absolutely nothing and build up our clubhouse. And then we going to get these sweepers. We going to get that. We going to get that popping. And then, so it's all a strategy. And they're playing off your ignorance. They believe you are ignorant and too ignorant to figure out what's going on. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're saying they're too dumb to figure out what it is that we're doing. It's been like that for a very long time, people. Things have not changed. Diddy always gives to the community. Now, don't say that. Just because you don't see it, don't mean it ain't happening. See, that's the thing that bothers me the most about the situation. Everybody will say, Diddy, man, he steal everybody's royalties. Diddy does this. What Diddy doing? What Diddy doing? What Diddy? Like, he's the only record executive in the world. Ask Lear Cohen what he's doing. For the community. Go ask Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy, what are you doing for the black community? They making their money off the black community. Why is it always got to be the brother that's got to do something when they're making their money off our culture too? Y'all never ask the white folks to do nothing. But it's quick to jump on Diddy. I've never heard nobody say, come on, Jimmy, man, when you gonna donate something over here to the hood? Never. He gets to walk around, make billions of dollars off of our backs. Don't have to kick nothing back in. But a rapper gets some money. Yo, man, when you giving back? They ain't even got their full money yet, and y'all already trying to get something out of it. Mm-hmm. Right. What Akademiks does hurts the community because he pretends like he's changed, but he really hasn't. What he's doing is poisoning the minds of the people to believe all of these narratives are so important, and he's always feeding you negative. He feeds you nothing positive. Nothing. When has there been an academics charity drive? When has there been? You got all this money, right? You boastfully said I make $130,000 a month just off YouTube. Okay, you made $130,000 a month. That's what, out of your mouth. You said that just off YouTube. How about you put together some type of plan where you go out and actually feed people or donate to charities? Don't make a one-time donation to some girl's cash app from O Block because you guys scared because the O Block people were coming for you. Whenever you get in trouble trying to buy your way out, don't do that. We want to see the work. Do it in your own community. We ain't say you got to come to our town to do it. Because the only people you should be making amends to are the people in your community and the people that's in those families are the people lives that you caused to be lost. You made videos joking about dead people who lost their lives. You did that. Nobody else but you. Oh, 6ix9ine, Akademiks' new contribution of knowledge is Lil Tim and 6ix9ine. He was making up names for all of these people and joking about them when they passed away. Well, people have to make a decision on what it is exactly they want to be a part of and what they don't want to be a part of. True that. I see it a little differently. I see people that don't understand because they're young. Young people want to see things that they're surrounded by. Right. All they do is chase a bag. And making money is not a bad thing. And I don't want people to think it's a bad idea or it's a bad thing. Making money is fun and there's nothing wrong with making money. But there's a responsibility in how you do it. If I wanted to make clickbaity type videos, I could easily do that. There have been information that I've had that I had to sit on and could not put out to the general public. Couldn't. There's people from my city that wanted me to promote something that they had, and I couldn't do it. And they was, man, why you ain't promoting my thing, man? Why you gonna put that out? Cause you talking about killing somebody on another block. You know what I'm saying? I can't put that on my page. And plus, I'm not into that. You know, I'm somebody that's into lyrics. When I listen to drill music, or if the drill music I do listen to, it got lyrics. You know, I'm not somebody that's out there just to be out there. My stuff got lyrics. Prince Easy is one of the bar for bar, one of the best rappers in the city. Period. So when I talk about him, I talk about him not because saying, "Ooh, he smoked somebody." Oh, now the ops gotta come get him now. Akademiks was called out because people remembered he actually insinuated somebody did a murder live on his clubhouse, and that's when he got silent. He stopped talking. He stopped talking. He closed his mouth and shut up. The guy said, "Dude, just because Duck had beef with so and so, don't mean he was the one that went ahead and did that. That guy had beef with other people, but you insinuated Duck had something to do with it in your video. You put that out to the world. Like, oh, Duck did that." Oh, is that a fact? He said that act don't bother me about writing Kwame Brown. Just let the young guy do his thing. So just let the young guy make videos promoting violence in my city, and young people are losing lives. He's promoting the beef and people are dying over. That's okay with you, right? That's okay. Just let that go. Don't let that say nothing. Hmm. You see what I talked about? The ignorance? You saw it right there. Me and Kwame Brown talk about actually helping people. We're actually doing things. Then this fool's gonna try to tell me where I'm from. More ignorance. See? The ignorant are out there and they expose themselves all the time. They just say things and type things because they want to be heard. But we'll give you the spotlight you want so people can see how ignorant you actually are. Why would it be personal? This is personal to the world. That's what it should matter. You could be in Ohio. You should care that somebody who looks like you, our young youth, is being putting a battery in their back to go after somebody. They came here because Akademiks sent them. Most of them are people that work for his little bot company. But see, that's the difference between him and Vlad. Vlad does interviews with actual people. Now, if he was all of these things, why these people keep going on his show? That's all they have to do is say, I'm not going on Vlad. So, are you going to get mad at the person that's doing the interview or the person that's actually saying the things in the interview? If somebody's like, yo, man, that wasn't me, shoot, that was crazy, they hit the bank. I hit that little restaurant on the corner, you know, on 5th and what color mask you had on? Oh, mine was red. Keeping it real, keeping it red. You know, I can't get mad at the person that's asking the questions. I got to get mad at the person who actually answered the damn questions. What do you think Clubhouse is? That's nothing but the feds. Clubhouse is nothing but the feds. Yep, another platform that's not owned by us, that we all got in from behind, promoted as a business model where others can do conference calls with the people they want. Basically another Zoom with larger people in groups. The Clubhouse. But I told people, I said, no, it isn't. That's just the surface of it. They're going to turn this thing into what it's always been. From the moment of its inception, and start getting popularized by us because people are beefing on it. And that's what he does, promotes the beef. Not one person has ever been arrested because of a Casino for Life video. There's not one person that has lost their life based to a Casino for Life video. Let that sink in. Can Akademiks say the same? Casino for Life did hood stories, right? How many of those people were arrested because of Carcino? Did they even they looked into my hood stories. Oh, they were looking. But could they find something? They couldn't find it. And you know why they couldn't find it? Because the names were changed to the stories. I know the real names, the real peoples, everything. They couldn't. See, you guys don't know that. That's why when some of you guys bring up the stories, I'll be like confused because it's hard for me to remember them because I had to change the names. So when y'all come in, somebody just jump up like, when Brad did that, man, Brad's a fool. I'll be like, who the hell is Brad? Then when y'all tell the story and it starts to come to me, I'll be, oh, okay. I know who they really mean. Well, I mean, wouldn't that be the obvious question anybody would ask next? If somebody said, I cheated on my wife in jail, the next thing you would probably ask is, was that with a man or a woman? I mean, that would be the very next question to follow that. I thought the very same thing before you said anything else. If somebody said that, that's the very next question to come. I can't get mad at Vlad for that. That's the very honest. I would have said like, what you mean you cheated? Like, I mean, you're in jail. I would have insinuated the woman more than the man, but I wouldn't have put it as was that with a man or was that with a woman. I wouldn't put it that way, but I would have insinuated the woman like, did you have somebody, other woman come see you or something like that? Or like, what you mean? Because you locked up. No, I just don't understand people that follow him. You know, it's baffling to me. It's like, man, if you're against that, don't even go over there. That's why I said, if anybody follow me and like my videos, like if you want to like Akademiks page and go over there, don't come here. Stay there. Just stay over there. Because if you want to be attracted to that nonsense that he promoting and doing, then don't come here. This isn't for you. Akademiks is a 32-year-old man. How is he a kid? I didn't know 32 was a kid. No, he just got y'all fooled. Ak is in his 30s. Yeah, he just act like a 20-year-old. He's a man child. Nobody should. And it's a shame though, some of them will. Some of them will do it because they so thirsty for the light. Even in my own city. that we trying to protect the people and the young folks over there. People don't care. They want that light. They look at the hits and views and the numbers go up. That's what they brain activate to. That's why I'm kind of glad I'm not doing those numbers like that before, because once the numbers was up there when Kwame came and he was like, we had the Kwame Brown videos and they was just taking off. Oh man, they came 100% strong. Everybody was coming out the bushes. Hey, how you doing? Hey man, I was thinking, man, I could promote your channel and I can get a part. Everybody wanted a piece. And I was like, nope, 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 nope. You didn't want a piece of me last week. Don't come around here today. Nope, 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 nope. Where Akademiks said, yeah, 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 yeah. That's the difference between me and him. So if I wanted to be him, all I had to do was agree to basically participate in helping the genocide of our youth. I don't want to do that, and I would never want to be known as a person that did that. Well, if he's a millionaire, then do something to help these children. He's a millionaire, right? Tell Mr. Millionaire to get off his butt and do something for the community. Help these kids out. Don't try to help them out once you're in trouble. Don't try to help them out because your numbers are dropping and people are starting to turn against you. Now you want to do a barbecue, something. No, bro. Get involved. But I blame a lot of y'all who go over there on his page. Y'all don't ever put his feet to the fire and say, hey man, you reckless, dude, and you're out of line. And what are you doing for the communities? You keep talking about all this money talk and doing this, but when have you ever did a video to show us how to make some money? Which I just did for everybody on the Patreon. Have he ever represented a stock for you to invest in that could make you money? Did he ever give you a way to invest in real estate by just sitting in your home, becoming a real estate investor by sitting in your home? Period. We did that on the Patreon just this month. And one person had the nerve to sit up there and say, this month been light on Patreon. It's been light. I'm like, light? When we're showing you how to make money for the rest of your life to take care of your families? And you use the word light? I have no connection to those apps whatsoever. The next thing I'm posting on there is how you could save money in fixing your credit score. So you can go out and get loans from banks. You see, y'all don't realize there's a plan against y'all to keep y'all poor and keep y'all getting disqualified for loans. See, they make you believe that other people just have all this money. They don't. White people don't have that money like that. They got to get loans, but they can get it. They'll say, oh, this is what I do. Here's my credit card. Here's my house. Oh, no problem. And here's your interest rate. Very low interest rate. But for us, they'll look at, oh, well, you had this remark, that remark. We're going to show you guys how to get that fixed. All of it, to fix your credit score so you can go out there and get loans again. We're going to show you how to fix all these things. This is what the Patreon was for. It wasn't built to be a super gossip site. We're going to give you information that behind the scenes information that they probably didn't give you. We're going to still give you that, but you're going to have something that's going to help enhance your life, something useful. There's too much uselessness going on right now on these platforms. Why not be useful? And I'm out. Thank you for everybody who donated to the page today, everybody who didn't, or everybody else. I appreciate and love you all, either which way. I'm out.